Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff, and welcome to a Black Ops 3 video. I figured I would just, play a little bit of Black Ops 3 in preparation for Infinite Warfare. The fact that I could land both of those shots right there, I impressed myself. I'm seeing everybody hit these fucked up clips in Fracture, so I figured, I'm gonna be playing Fracture now. I mainly just played the shit out of Ground War and Free For All and stuff on all of the other Call of Duties, and, obviously Drop Zone and MW3, but apparently Fracture is that game mode on here, so I'm probably not gonna hit jack shit during this video, but you know what? Jesus, that's obnoxious. Holy shit. Also, EGL sent me this giant-ass box. I don't know exactly what's in it. Fuck is that? The shit ton of clothes it is. Is there something in here, or am I just cutting this open for no reason? I don't wear lanyards anymore because it reminds me of school. Got a phase shirt, another phase shirt, another... Holy shit. Did they just send me everything in the apparel store? They want me to give it to my family or something? I will not put my grandma in a phase shirt. Not that I hate phase or something. It's just I wouldn't be able to handle... No. Absolutely not. Honestly, Black Ops 3, man, I like Black Ops 3. This game is cool as shit. It's just, I can see people like Spratty and Kitty and all of them coming back to this game. I mean, then again, they're probably just gonna be the same way with Infinite Warfare, where they're just like, nope, we're sticking to the new game. This is how you grow. This is how you be doing this shit. Just become a beast and adapt to it. That's kind of what I want to do with Modern Warfare Remastered. I kind of want to stick to that game for the whole year instead of going back to MW3, MW2. But who knows, actually. People might end up hating it, or like the COD 4 elitist people that have been playing the game for like 20 years, trying to talk shit to people or whatever. I don't know. It all really depends on like, what people like watching and all that shit, but I'm gonna tell you guys a story, okay? It's honestly, it's very embarrassing, and I already kind of tweeted about it, but you know what? I'm gonna tell the whole story, all right? Now, as a YouTuber, day in and day out, I see things, mainly like 95% shit, maybe even high, 98% really positive things said. I remember why I stopped playing this game. Anyway, as a YouTuber, I hear basically every single day about how cool I am, how awesome everybody thinks I am. Got girls tweeting at me and saying like really weird shit. A lot of it's really just to get attention, but saying really weird stuff. So I'm a happy guy, okay? And I am, even though my self-esteem isn't, very high, I don't think I'm a very ugly person. It's not that I think I'm the most attractive person in the world or some shit like that, right? But I don't think I'm like the ugliest. In middle school, dude, I hated myself. I hated myself, and then like, I really thought I was depressed, you know what I mean? I went through like that whole phase where, you think you're depressed. Everybody kind of goes through some sort of, mental struggle where they're really down on themselves. I don't want to call it depression, just, for the people that are really sensitive about it. And I don't want to sound ignorant to anybody that actually has like a real, problem. But back then, I really hated myself. Now, the internet and you guys and just everything, this whole situation, this whole experience has made me, in a sense, a little bit stronger. Just mentally, I've just, I've been able to harden myself over the years, over, the bad things that people say about me, which I usually wouldn't have had said about me, if I was never in front of as many people as I am. But last night, I was playing League of Legends, okay? And you don't even need to know shit about League of Legends to, understand this whole story. It's just, that's the game I was playing. So I was playing League of Legends last night. Okay, so in League of Legends, the community has this big thing where they're really against toxicity. They're really against, basically people saying anything very negative about anybody else in the game. It's basically anything that is even considered mean is considered toxic, which is like, it's almost like a sin there. It's insane. Like, compared to the Call of Duty community, the shit that people be saying around here, that's the norm here. And on League of Legends, you could get banned, like legit banned off of the game for like calling somebody shit at the game. You could get a chat restriction at first, getting warnings and stuff. I've had multiple chat restrictions just from like talking shit to people. And I know if, any of the League of Legends players out there, come to this video and they're like, oh, typical Call of Duty guy always talking shit. And it's not that I'm like always sitting around just talking shit for no reason. It's not like I want to argue with people. It's just, it ends up happening because people just start saying like really ignorant shit, and I just get pissed off and I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway, last night I was playing a ranked game, okay? And it's not gonna be me like, blaming anybody specifically for our team's loss, okay? So our team loses, okay? And there's a guy that decided to play mid lane Riven, okay? And you don't even need to know what that means, but it's basically, it's not a very popular pick, and people consider things like that, a troll pick, even though it can be completely viable and all this other shit. All of that aside, it's not the most popular pick, and my team started flaming this one dude. They were like, mid lane Riven, are you fucking serious? I'm the type of guy to sit there and just be like, hey, if they're confident in themselves playing it, they can play. I don't really give a shit. I mean, unless it's something like completely stupid, like AD mid Syndra or some shit, then, I'm fine. So I didn't say anything. My team was already flaming this one dude from the start. Yeah, I wasn't flaming him because I usually give people the benefit of the doubt. I've had times where I've looked at people and just been like, I'm not really sure about that pick, dude. And then they end up carrying the shit out of me. So it's like, I just kind of hold back, don't say anything, don't want to tilt the person already before the game even starts, just get them in a bad mood already, just because of their pick. So we get into this game, okay? And immediately the guy just starts playing very bad. He starts making really bad decisions. The matchup that he's in is just very bad for him. It's a losing matchup. He ends up being like 0-6 by 15 minutes, and it's just as Riven. And if you don't even need to know what it means, it's very bad, okay? It's very, very bad. I think he got destroyed by Lux. Obviously, every single time this guy is dying, right, my whole team flames the shit out of him. Oh, well, that's what you get for your stupid pick. They start getting like really personal with it and shit, saying like, you're garbage, didn't matter like what you were gonna pick, you're trolling us and all this other stuff, right? So they're telling the other people to report this guy for trolling us. And yes, it's a reportable offense in League of Legends to troll people. They start flaming this guy, and okay, since our team is at, you know, a huge disadvantage because it's basically 1v5, I'm the only one that's just not talking in the entire game. The rest of my team is flaming the one guy that's feeding his ass off. And in the process of everybody, you know, talking shit to the guy, they're hardly even playing the game. They're just sitting in Fountain just telling the other team to end the game. Okay, now this is where it gets very bad, okay? The enemy team ends the game, okay? And every single time that they ended up killing people, especially even me, somebody who wasn't saying shit in all chat saying, oh, report this guy, you guys are so lucky this guy was trolling and all this other shit. Don't get me wrong, I am toxic when motherfuckers want to talk shit. I will talk shit back. I have my chat restrictions for a reason. But the other team just kept talking shit like they played a legit match like 5v5. They're acting like they genuinely beat us. They didn't beat us. We were completely handicapped, and they're acting as if like they beat us fair and square. How the fuck do you beat a team where it's basically 1v5? And I'm support, mind you guys, so I'm not carrying. Especially 1v5. I was like, guys, it's a handicap. It was basically like 4v5. And everybody just started flaming. And this one dude on the other team just started talking all this shit. Saying things like, oh, it wouldn't matter if he was trolling or not. You're fucking garbage. Saying all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, okay, motherfucker, you want this verbal abuse. I'm sitting there like bragging about winning this game. It's like bragging about getting an A on a test that doesn't have any questions on it. You are fucking stupid. So I just started talking all this shit to this dude because he was talking shit to me. And usually these arguments, I end up leaving these arguments feeling at least like, you know, I got my point across. I feel like, you know, I won in that sense. I'm able to leave the argument like, yeah, now shut the fuck up and stop talking shit. Usually, sometimes things just go south, and boy, did this one go south. This guy, I fucked with the wrong I fucked with the wrong guy. This guy roasted the ever-living shit out of me. And usually when I'm in lobbies, I get, you know, usually when, you know, after I got into Platinum, I have people that recognize me in Platinum that are, you know, I would say like 50% of the time, okay? And the guy that I was arguing with in a lobby, okay? So this is the after game lobby, okay? All of my team is left. It's just this guy and another guy on his team left that are just talking shit to me. The other guy wasn't really saying much. He was just sitting there watching, I guess, because he thought it was funny, which, you know, it was. So as this guy's talking shit to me, the other guy in the lobby, I guess, knew who I was. And he says, you know who you're talking shit to, right? The guy's like, oh, bro, I don't give a fuck who he is and all this other shit. And the guy's like, oh, it's FaZe Jev, though, right? He tells him it's FaZe Jev. He's like, I don't give a fuck how many subs you got, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't know why him telling him who I was going to, like, change this dude's mind. It didn't matter who I was. He was talking shit and he was set on it. So with this guy telling him basically who I was, he ends up, like, searching for me on YouTube and Twitter and all this other shit. And this dude just starts roasting the ever-living shit out of my appearance. It was so bad. This dude was like, why are your eyes drooping? He was like, why you got a neck beard? Why are your cheeks so fat and round? You got the roundest face I ever seen. Oh, you are a droopy-eyed, neck-bearded hamster. And I sat there after he was saying all this shit like, and I'm sitting there like, he's right. This dude made me all self-conscious and shit. He's got me sucking my cheeks in now. He's got me shaving my neck. I don't know why he called it a neck beard. It's not a neck beard. Stop. I'm capable of growing a neck beard. Trust me. I had one. And then this dude is sitting there talking about my eyes drooping. My eyes aren't drooping. They're lined up. I don't have anything like, you know, drooping over my, I don't know what this guy's talking about. I mean, I've had people ask me if I was like Asian before because, you know, whenever I smile and stuff like that, like, I guess I just look Asian to them. I don't think so. I think when everybody's like, you know, smiling and laughing and shit, everybody's like this. But I mean, this dude just roasted the ever-living shit out of me. And I didn't even make this video to like have people tell me that like I'm beautiful or something like that to like try to make myself feel better. Like I'm just letting you guys, I thought you guys would think it was hilarious that this dude just fucking destroyed me. I mean, because you guys on a normal basis like watching me get destroyed in video games and all this other shit. So I mean me getting destroyed in an argument as a story, it has to be. If I enjoyed watching somebody's pain, I would probably want to watch them lose an argument pretty bad. This dude roasted the shit out of me. I mean, what was I gonna do? Ask for his Twitter or his YouTube channel and try to figure out what he looks like so I can make fun of what he looks like? There's no coming back from droopy-eyed, neck-bearded hamster. I lose automatically. I figured I would let you guys know. And I'm sorry that you're subbed to a droopy-eyed, neck-bearded hamster.